Hello, collectives, and welcome back to Will's Cartomantic Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do this evening is to continue on with my election reading. Okay, and we're gonna specifically focus on the Senate um, race here. Okay, so as many of you know, we have Mandela Barnes and we have Ron Johnson. Okay, that will be up for review here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and it takes a few moments to subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to spare you a minute of the details that surround these candidates. Just want to just get right on in, ladies and gentlemen, and just see who is destined to win here. Okay, this evening, I'm going to be using my Hocus Pocus tarot deck here, and we're going to see what the Sanderson and sisters have to offer us in terms of messages, okay? So, with that said, Spirit, who's going to win this Wisconsin race? Is it going to be Mandela Barnes or Ron Johnson, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to split the deck here just to see what energies surround both candidates. And then I'm just going to review the cards selected just to see which cards are strongest. And, it's more so a yes or no type scenario that I'll be doing here. But of course, I'll be providing you with additional information into the reason why I'm feeling the way that I am. Okay? So, Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share in regards to this situation? Excuse me. Okay, let me go on and just separate the deck here. Okay. All right, we're going to have one half. It's going to be for Mandela. And then we're going to have the other half being for Ron Johnson here. Okay, so let's start with Mandela, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go on and just select the card from off the bottom of the deck here. We have Four of Lightning. Okay. And then I'm going to go in and select 5 more cards, ladies and gentlemen, to kind of see what energies that we can kind of look at in terms of the full reading and see to kind of gauge whether it's a yes or a no type question here. So we have the Masters, and this is the same as the Devil in the Tarot deck. Okay. We have the Hermit. All right. And this is once again for Barnes. We have the Moon. Okay. And I'll select 2 more cards. We have the Magician. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have the 9 of Lightnings. Okay. So let's go on and just examine these cards that we have here just to determine whether the card is a yes or no card. Okay. We have the Masters, ladies and gentlemen. That's a resounding no card. Okay. We have the Hermit. That's a neutral card. It's like maybe or it depends. We have the Moon. Okay. That's a no card. The Magician here. That's a resounding yes, ladies and gentlemen. And we have the 9 of Lightnings here, which is also a no card. So let's go on and just kind of consolidate our no's and yeses here, as well as the neutral. We have 3 no's, ladies and gentlemen, 1 yes and 1 neutral. So that this candidate doesn't appear to be the one who's going to be the victor I'm feeling here just by looking at, the energies of these cards here. Okay. Let's go on and just look at the other candidate to try to figure out why that answer might be what it is so far here. Okay. We haven't selected cards yet. Okay, so for his power, we have the King of Potions at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, and that's that's a yes card. Okay, and by the way, The actual four of lightning here, that's a more neutral card here too. So we're starting off with, a positive omen here. That's a yes. All right. But we're not really specifically counting that card. Okay. Then we have, ladies and gentlemen, the two of potions. All right. Next, we have the sun. The next card we have is the five of lightning. Okay. The next card I'm pulling, we have the high priestess. And I'm going to select one more card here. We have, wow, the queen of potions here. All right. So all of these, most of these cards are kind of positive here. And they're, even though I am seeing one negative card here, it is, because you have so many positive cards there, it's going to, you know, overtake that in effect. But let's go on and examine them here. Okay, we have the two of potions, right? That's a yes card. And this is for Ron Johnson. We have the sun card, okay? That's also a yes card. We have the five of lightning, no card. The high priestess, yes. The queen of portions, yes. So it's like, you're seeing we have four yeses and one no here, including, really, if we were to count the bottom card, we also have five yeses. So it's very strong. I'm getting that Ron is going to win in his might. He could possibly win by a landslide, I'm kind of getting. Okay? So now my job is, as a reader, is to examine these cards a bit more fully, ladies and gentlemen, so that you can understand why I derived the message that I did derive, and seeing who seemed to be the potential victor I'm kind of getting here, what we're seeing here. So let's start off again with the bottom energy. We're going to review Mandela situation. We've already determined that he's not going to win. So we have the four of lightnings, okay? So this card shows this is our overarching energy. So it's all about a sense of unfairness or just being cut off and just a lot of tensions, okay? It shows a letdown, ladies and gentlemen, and it shows that perhaps the time just isn't right for him to be the victor, okay? He needs to rest, I'm kind of getting. Take a brief respite, if you will, okay? I feel that this energy brings about a lot of selfishness, even clinical insanity, in some cases. A lot of worry as well as depression, ladies and gentlemen, okay, that's plaguing this candidate. And even involvement with several people. So I feel that there's a lot of things going on in his personal life that perhaps might be inhibiting his ability to succeed. I'm seeing a lot of evil intent surrounding him. I also feel he's ending a situation, as I said. Perhaps a separation or a divorce might be plausible. I also see a lot of trouble with authority figures, too, ladies and gentlemen, with him. Even financial troubles that might be also connected with his campaign. Okay? Let's go on and just pull the first card here so we can kind of understand his, perhaps, where he's been. Look at it from a past angle here. And guess what we have here? The master. That's similar to the devil in tarot. Okay? So this card is all about having a pessimistic type outlook, all about greed and addictions of all sorts. So it appears he felt trapped, I'm getting, in some way in the past, or felt a bit burdened by it all. So much so, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that he developed a sense of hopelessness. He might have even also fell prey to drugs or various intoxicants to kind of evade, what he's been feeling. Okay, the sadness. All right, I feel that certainly in the past things just they did seem they just weren't going his way. Okay, presently I'm kind of getting, ladies and gentlemen, just looking at I'm just creating a story here out of these, looking at these cards here. So let me just spread them back out again so you can see them. Okay. So presently, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of feel that a sense that he is, it looks like he's learning to trust his intuition and receiving wise advice. And it looks like he's trying to be patient and to really simply withdraw from the situation to regroup, even to atone from things, tone things I'm feeling from the past. I'm kind of getting, okay? I also feel that he's reevaluating his situation to determine his best path forward. And just as a challenge, ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing a lot of problems, a lot of disquiet, a lot of um, perhaps even problems with women that's going to come into play for him, okay? If they haven't already started. I'm feeling he would be challenged with his judgment and making decisions and his perhaps being a bit too deceptive to his constituents, okay? I also see a lot of mood swings and the possibility of him accepting and following through with what others say when he knows that it seems to be very contrary to really how he feels, but he just seems he's going with the flow like he doesn't have a backbone. Okay. I also feel in terms of we're looking at what might be hidden in this situation is that I feel that this card certainly is going to provide him with the needed confidence to continue, but I see him moving forward with something new, but it doesn't appear to be with this new, going to the Washington. I feel a start in a new direction will emerge for him, however, but it seems to be, as I said, elsewhere. Now let's look at the outcome here. We have the nine of lightnings. Okay, so I don't see him winning, ladies and gentlemen, because this card it shows sadness, bitterness, a lot of hopelessness associated, despair, and accusations that I will assure you they're going to come along his way. Okay. Perhaps something that he did in the past, I feel that he might get involved in that again, and that should prove to be successful. But the time definitely is not right for him to reap the harvest of winning this election here that I'm getting. All right. So let's move right on along to look at Johnson here to just see why my I'm feeling strongly that he's going to win. Okay. Now we had the King of Potions as the bottom energy here. Okay, so this shows a lot of opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, coming his way and an auspicious turn of events. It shows him be a good listener, ladies and gentlemen, and also receiving helpful advice from others who are helping him with his campaign or helping him move it forward. I feel that he's certainly very much in touch with what he's with his state or with what the needs of his states are, or at least this is how he feels. Okay, all right. Now let's go on and just look up these cards, and I'm going to go on and whip up you a quick story to kind of again help you understand why I'm feeling the answer is that he is going to win here. Okay, so I feel in the past, ladies and gentlemen, he received very good news of his candidacy and he gained the necessary financial backing to promote his campaign. Presently, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that um, it looks like he's very happy with his current polling results and feels very optimistic about winning. However, I feel just looking at this here, it seems that his greatest challenge include, but is not limited to the following, ladies and gentlemen. And one of them include being, very deceptive in his tactics or just doing illegal things here I'm getting. Okay? Or just being unfair, just trying to come across to his constituents or people helping him as a bully. Okay, that's I'm kind of feeling that energy here. Okay, and then I'm feeling do that for him. A sexual secret might also come out. Okay, but things are gonna go in his favor despite it. But there might be a delay. I'm kind of feeling strongly. A recount perhaps might be necessary before confirming him as the winner because usually when a reading ends with a person, that person has some determination of the outcome. So it may be some type of woman that kind of steps and gets involved here that would make the ultimate call. Or I'm feeling still though that progress definitely is assured, and I feel that he's going to surmount any obstacles present, and he's going to learn to trust his intuition a bit more. But Wisconsin, I'm sorry, Barnes is not going to win here. I see Johnson winning. So let me know what you're feeling in regards to this reading, okay? Thanks so much for viewing, and be sure to um, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to have a more personalized reading, you can definitely contact me with any of the emails address provided within the description box, or you can scoot right over to my website and just schedule an appointment. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.